everyone. So the video is going to be how to qualify a prospect when you are selling that prospect. So I'll make it simple. Just waiting here in the truck as my wife goes into a store, so I know that's going to be a while, so I figure make this a constructive time period to get a video, okay, that I hope can help you. So let's get straight to it. Prospecting, okay, it's going to depend, number one, on what sales job you have. For example, let's say I'm selling a car and it's a fairly high-priced car, Mercedes-Benz, okay? What am I going to look for? Selling the car, someone comes into the car dealership. What are they wearing? What do they look like? Chances are, if they're wearing a Casio watch, most likely the chances of them buying are going to be much lower. Can you please get a little bit out of this video? I'm doing a video, please. Okay, so what are they wearing? Is it a Casio watch? Is it worth $15? Did they buy it from Walmart? Or is it a Rolex watch that's worth $5,000? Get acquainted with, styles, what things cost, and that will help you to qualify that individual for the product that you're selling. Now, of course, if you're selling a used car, that's not going to apply. I mean, what is the product? What is the purpose of your product? And then that will help you to understand how to qualify a prospect. So, give you an example. Let's say I am a salesperson at Mercedes-Benz car dealership. Why am I going to wait for that prospect that's qualified? Well, if I have 4 people that just walked in, you have to play the numbers game, and you have to say, well, out of the 4 people, who do I feel is more likely to go ahead and buy today? Maybe you're kind of peeking out the window as they're pulling up, and maybe they're pulling up in a car that's fairly pricey to begin with. Regardless, then maybe they aren't into the expensive watches, but then you say, hey, that car that they just pulled up to here is a Lexus, is an Infinity, okay? Therefore, they like the finer vehicles. You're always thinking as far as what can I do to qualify this individual before you go ahead and give it your all with a sales pitch. And let's face it, a sales pitch, when done properly, should meet the criteria of really helping that customer to not only feel really good that they just purchased something, but also to match them up with a product that can make them happy. So you're making them happy, but you're making them feel good too, that they just got in touch with a wonderful person that represented that product. And that, my friend, is going to be you. So that's an idea of, let's say, a high-priced item. As far as a lower-priced item, you're selling a cell phone. I mean, that's going to be different. It depends on your product. Is your product a luxury item? Is it for every individual out there and you're just looking to bulk sell? In that case, the criteria for qualification is going to be much lower. So everything has qualification criteria. It's your job to examine what fits best for your market and then piece it together. So many times I see people presenting the opportunity, the sales opportunity, for someone who's looking to buy. I call it a sales opportunity. Of course, that's going to depend on the product as well. Or you could just say product in general. And so many times I see people that just aren't prepared to qualify. Listen to the customer. Listen to the customer. Have they told you from the moment that they stepped in that, hey, we're just looking? So if we're just looking, I mean, capture that. Think about that. They're just looking. Okay. Hear them out. They're not buying. Okay, now that doesn't mean that you can't turn them around. I mean, you could possibly turn them around, but what about the other individual that you are turning your back on while you're trying to turn this couple around, getting them to buy something? It's just not worth it. Wait for someone, qualify them, and there's a lot of people willing and ready to buy your product. And that's what it's about. It's not only about a numbers game in closing the sale, but it's also a numbers game in prospecting properly. So I can't get that out to you enough. The fact that I see so many talented salespeople and they're wasting their talent because they just don't know how to qualify properly. So I spoke about a tangible product, and the tangible product would be, let's say, a luxury item product like a Mercedes-Benz. It's in front of you, it's there, they can touch it, they can feel it. Well, I mean, what about something such as an insurance product? It's intangible product. In that case, the people are buying more of you than anything. They're buying a reliable person that they can trust to go ahead and piece together, let's say, a life insurance policy that qualifies, an annuity, piece together something as far as a automotive coverage, homeowners insurance. These are things that really come into play and are more relationship based.